Hey guys, it's mostly Virgo here, and today I'm going to bring you a weekly reading. This reading is going to be for Earth signs, so Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Don't forget to check out your moon and rising signs, as that should also apply to you. And if it helps and if you like it, then leave a comment and like the video. And if you want to see more from me, then go ahead and subscribe. Also, if you want to follow me on Instagram, I will leave that information in the description box. Otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and get into the reading. So for Earth signs, what you guys will primarily be focused on this week is the Page of Wands and the Queen of Wands. And that's a progression of energy. So if you've been seeing 1, 2, 3, 4 numbers that count up or count down, that's a progression of energy, and that's a synchronicity, so pay attention to that. As for what the Page of Wands means, it is things like inspiration and free spirit. You're following your dreams, you're inspired to follow your passions, and with the Queen of Wands, you'll have the courage and the determination to do that. You will be confident, independent. You could be very social. Maybe your passions involve other people in some way, and you will have the determination and social enough to achieve that this week. It seems like you have a creative vision, and in the face of challenge, you are still continuing on your path, and that's a good thing. That seems like a good energy to me. As for what will be challenging you this week, I picked the Ten of Cups. And that's interesting because normally the Ten of Cups is a very optimistic and good card. But because it's in the challenged position, it's like maybe you are discontent in your home, or you're discontent in your family, or you're discontent in your relationship. It could be that family members are causing problems for you, or you just don't like where you live anymore. You could also just be disconnected this week from the people that you love or the people that love you. It seems like you have a lot of discomfort with where you're at. It doesn't have to be about family. It can be about any relationship or situation. It just seems like where you feel most comfortable normally, where you should feel comfortable, you don't. And it's making you unfulfilled. With how you will respond to this challenge this week, I picked the Empress. So it looks like you are willing to create the happiness that you need to feel content in your home and your family, or within yourself. This is very fertile energy. So with the inspiration and the creative vision and the determination that you have from the Page of Wands and the Queen of Wands, plus the energy from the Empress, it's all a very good combination to start something new. Sorry about that, my cat started making a lot of noise and I forgot where I was going with that, but no matter what, you are going to have a lot of good energy that is going towards your passions and making a name for yourself and making a happy home for yourself. So it could be that some of you are trying to get pregnant, and if that's the case, it seems like that could potentially happen for you this week. If you've been discontent and feeling like you really want to have a baby, then this is very good energy for starting that. But it doesn't have to be a baby or anything like that. It can just be like your dreams are your baby. And this is good energy for working on your dreams and having that creative focus for making those become a reality and making your home what you do want it to be, because it doesn't seem like it's what you want it to be right now. For your advice, I pulled a few cards. For this deck, though, I pulled the Death card. This is telling you to leave something behind or put something to rest. It could be maybe that because you're so discontent in your home or in yourself or whatever it is, whatever you're discontent with, maybe it's because you have too high of expectations, and this is telling you to lower your expectations a little bit. Like, you can still have a happy home, but maybe there's a different reason why you're feeling discontent, and it could be inside of you instead of, maybe you're externalizing your discontentment. But it doesn't have to be that. It could just be that you need a detox from anything that doesn't serve you in your life. This is kind of a similar message to the water signs reading. So if you have any connection there, that could apply. Also, the fire sign reading also had things about pregnancy in there. So if you have any fire sign connection, then that could definitely apply to you as well. But if this is a baby, this could be saying that you possibly will have your kid or get pregnant around Scorpio season. So just keep that in mind. That won't resonate for everyone, but for someone it will. This could be telling you to move too. This could be telling you that you need to leave your past home behind because you're full of discontentment with where you live. And so it's time to move. It's time to leave that place and move on. Or it's saying to leave your negative associations with certain things that are making you discontent. Whatever that means for you, that's going to be different for everyone. But I also pulled a couple of cards from the Angel Answers deck. And what I pulled was the Communicate Clearly card and the Helpful People card. Really quick, I'm going to just read the description for both of those cards. So, communicate clearly. This situation requires a very precise and careful communication. Don't assume that others involved understand what you want or need from them. In-person discussions are preferable. But if that's not possible, make sure that your communication method is very thorough. This card can indicate that there has been a miscommunication that is creating a challenge for the parties involved. By clearing up any misunderstandings, you can heal the situation so that everyone can start moving forward again. And if this is where you feel discontent in your family, then it's saying there might be some misunderstanding, or maybe there's not a misunderstanding, but it can be healed through communication. And it's saying that communication is key for any relationship that you are in. If you don't communicate, you don't have anything. So make sure that you're speaking your mind and you're trying to heal things, whether you want to completely move on from this situation or you want to heal and stay where you're at. Either way, communicate your intentions, speak your truth, and make sure it's authentic to who you are. Again, this is kind of like the water signs reading. And the card description for Helpful People is, this card indicates that it's time to expand your circle of friends, or you may find yourself needing to do some professional networking. Make time to branch out in order to create the personal or career connections necessary to be happy and successful. This card can also indicate that your situation requires the input of those who can assist you in accomplishing the task before you. This may include professionals in fields related to your question or others who work for or around you. It could also include people in your personal life who have experience that would be useful. This card lets you know that someone will be entering your life soon who can help make your dreams come true. If you're trying to have a kid, this is definitely saying that could potentially happen for you. It could also be saying that maybe a professional will be able to help you in getting pregnant, like a doctor or some sort of fertility clinic or something. But if it's not having to do with that, and it has to do with like some sort of business venture, then professional networking is what that said, and make time to branch out in order to create the personal or career connections necessary to be happy or successful. This could be, if this is some sort of business venture, maybe you are working on putting yourself out there on the internet somehow, and that's been in a couple of my other readings too. So if you watched my other readings, then this definitely applies to you, where you will be in the spotlight somehow, some way. Sorry about that. My cat really loves to meddle in my readings sometimes. Maybe if this is a marriage where you feel discontent and your relationship is, you feel like it's not going anywhere, but it's just like that you have too high of expectations, then this is saying maybe you should like do some marriage counseling, or you should talk it out and just speak your truth and you can work it out. Either way, your advice is to stay positive and visualize the outcome that you're hoping for. That should help you to be successful in your week. Seems like a pretty good week to me. If this helped you guys at all, please let me know in the comments and like this video. And subscribe if you want to see more from me. And follow me on Instagram if you want to go see my daily readings that I post there. Other than that, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.